the hell's the Drew? I mean, we can't mistake the hair, the beard. I mean, we're like, hold on, is that the Drew guy? Everybody's like, that's the guy who carries wings. It's like, what are you doing here? What's the deal?
Yeah, just came out to California for the weekend, and then tomorrow night after Placerville, I'm gonna hop in Sheldon's bus with him, and we're gonna drive back east to Ohio, get him back as hopefully by Monday evening, and then he's got a couple days back home. So boys flew me out and gonna help, with whatever needs help with, just hanging out and enjoy some racing.
Well, and of course you kind of left to do your own thing. How's the own thing worked out?
Yeah, it's going great. Yeah, I started a business and it's thriving. So
not as many hours as on the road, for sure.
Well, as a business owner, I work pretty much every day, but not the long grueling hours, into the wee late nights, but early mornings into the evening. So it's a different pace, but still a lot of fun.
And how many have you got to go to any races this year? Where are you based out of?
I'm based out of Akron, Ohio.
Okay, Ohio.
Northeast Ohio. And I've been to a few races, with the wife and the kid, and we've got to go enjoy some family weekends doing it that way. But just because I'm flying out here and then driving straight back, the wife and kid are back home, so it's my first weekend back out here on the road and hang with the guys since 2021.
And the itch is being scratched and you can go back to normal life.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Yeah, gotta get the monkey off my back since this is my first time. So.
And you're driving back. What's happening there? Just you driving on your own, or?
No. So Sheldon and I, we're gonna rotate in the driver's seat.
Okay.
He'll take a couple hours, and then I'll probably drive through the night, and then he'll wake up and he'll take over and just pretty much swap back and forth. I think it's 34 hours back to Worcester.
Well, a good portion of those are pretty hours, Colorado, I don't know if you're doing 70 or 80, probably 80 being up 80. There. Still pretty up there, though, so you can't see it anywhere else.
No, so I've jumped on the opportunity, so I'm thrilled.
All right. Okay, so we're going to see you on the Dirt Vision camera slinging? Is that what's happening?
That might be a possibility.
Okay.
I think I might jump in there.
Okay. All right.
It's not a bobble. Whoa!
Oh, there comes Larson's nemesis. Right there, Jonathan Allard. Here he is. Kyle Larson's kryptonite right here.
Right.
Now, for the record, I'm not joking. You were Kyle Larson's kryptonite when he was coming up over here in California. It was you and him was the show, kind of.
He was still trying to learn,
And you were teaching him lessons, is what you're saying.
Well, I was trying, but he soon surpassed that. I always enjoyed racing with Kyle. He was fun to race with, and
that's when he was in the Stadelhofer?
Yeah, I was messy enough that I kept him on us. So, no, it's good to be back. At the end of the day, we crashed really hard last night. The guys fixed the car up. We just got in a tangle up, and I just saw him at the last minute and really had no way to escape. If I would have lifted, I would have probably gone over anyway, and I thought he was going to pull up, and it was too late at that point. But that's just racing. I didn't go over and blame him. It's just one of the things that he tried to do. It didn't work and cost us a race car, but that's racing.
Bent chassis?
I caught plenty of people race cars in my day, so I'm not going to complain, but it's good to be back. It's good to turn laps. Love being back in the Zero. They gave me a career, and they're family to me, and Dalton's in New Zealand have allowed me to come over and team up with them again, and it's just quite an honor to be able to race again with these guys, and hopefully I get to finish up my career in that car, and I don't know how long it'll be, but as long as we enjoy it, we're not too much in the way.
Now, you came over walking at me like, thanks for entertaining. Is it
There's a lot of things that are said. At least you're honest with your opinion, and people know where they stand, so I always enjoy keeping up with you and seeing what's going on around. Being over in New Zealand, you don't see a lot of stuff.
Is that where you live now?
That's where I live. That's where my wife's from.
You are a New Zealand citizen?
Not a citizen. We're a resident. So you have to renounce your U.S. citizenship to be a citizen over there. Okay. But I'll never do that. I'm proud.
Is that why we stopped seeing you over here racing as much?
Yeah, pretty much. I went over there and took a break after the 3C and, just kind of tried to get my feet on the ground. I was quite burnt out. But with this opportunity, it's revitalized me. And Dalton's at home. They're really the ones that spurred me on to get me racing again, and it feels good. But I know that time's short. All these kids are real fast, and time catches up with you. So I'm going to enjoy it while I can with my friends, and I hope everybody enjoys watching the show.
Well, I'm glad you watch. I mean, that's good. I kind of call myself, I'm talking about the probably the most detrimental thing to the sport, the politics of the sport. You know, the money in certain areas. It's not always about the racer, about the fan. It's sometimes about the egos and the people who put the big financial investments into the sport to control and kind of manipulate to make themselves look better. Does that have any validity? Is that out there?
I don't think any normal or sane person would spend every dime they got to go racing with somebody that's a hired driver. I sure wouldn't, but I'm fortunate enough that there are people that are either passionate or ego-driven, and I've driven for both.
Okay.
And
so there's a difference.
There is a big difference, and I'll tell you what, the Williams Motorsport Zero car is always about passion.
Okay.
And he was always win, lose, or draw. He was happy to be here and compete as long as we did it the right way. So
what is the ego side? How does that drive?
There was a bit of that afterwards. You get fired many times during the week because you do the wrong thing, or you win the Gold Cup and get fired the next night because the motor blows up, or there's been all kinds of stuff. But look, I'm just a born and bred racer, a fan, a racer, and I enjoy everything about it. I enjoy the personalities, and that includes you guys.
Okay, and you, right?
Yeah, me.
You are Kyle's Kryptonite. If we were one-on-one-ing, like next month at Chico, I'm putting money on you. You versus Kyle, I'm putting the money on you.
Take me back in a time machine about 10 years, and we'll go for it.
Well, as long as he's in a 99 car, right?
There we go.
This is how we ride, this is how we do. Riding mud, sliding up higher in the groove. Don't give a damn about the cash we're spending. With the time we got, we choose to play it on the go, to stay out on the run. We all high, wild, and handsome. Ain't telling you what's right or wrong, or what to choose. Hey, but this is how we do. This is how we do. Out on the dirt ovals we play, life in the bright lights with no shade. So letting her go, letting her rip, letting her fly, tossing her in sideways, living the life, letting her ride, eyesight winning to die. Cross her up on the cushion, crossing the line, cause some drama and some bullshit they didn't like. And if they don't like the move, then we're ready to fly. But this is how we ride, this is how